Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to start out this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, service scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters that are sincere, your children, Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off of this woman video that I have here. And the title of today's lesson is going to be The American Dream is a Nightmare. You see, and that's what a lot of these Babylonians, these Americans are starting to realize, man. You see, with this whole economy crashing and things getting more expensive here in this country, all of these different layoffs that are happening, people suffering, you know, all of these people are understanding now and realizing and seeing that everything that these people have told them here in America about this place being the dream country and the land of the free and all of that different madness, these people are waking up to all of that being just a lie, man, nothing more than an illusion, you see. And that's what we've been telling you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that ultimately this place, America, is not your rest, man, you see, and that we're in the land of our captivity, man, you see. So we're going to get into this video. We're going to listen to what it is the woman is saying, and I'm going to grab a few precepts, Lord's willing, to be edifying. But with that being said, fair use on 1976 Copyright Act. I'm not getting paid for this video. This is for educational purposes only. Fair use.
When we were growing up, the idea of living in a third world country seems so far off. It seemed like something you would watch in a documentary or something that you'd read about. Now it just feels closer than ever, because you go out into the cities and you see streets lined with tents. You see more and more people living in cars. You see people that can't afford food anymore.
This is what our shitty-ass healthcare has come to, where my patients need medicine and supplies, and their insurance won't cover it, and here I am, spending my own money because my patient needs it, and he doesn't have any money, and he can't work. Insurance won't even cover what it needs. And I'm sad and I'm sick and tired of it.
I'm about to be homeless in like 2 days. I don't want your pity, or I don't want you to feel bad for me. But what I would like is for anyone to know what it's like to live in your car, and maybe some essentials that I can pick up that's going to be super helpful. I already have like a little porta potty situation, but I'm thinking of like, you know, I don't know, maybe some electrical things that I'll need for like charging stuff. I mean, I have car chargers, but like I really don't want to have my car like on the whole time while I'm doing it. I think my car charges while it's off. Any essentials that you think I might need.
Right. And you brothers and sisters got a gist of what it is that they're saying in the video. But like I said, this is a good majority of a lot of these people here in America, Babylon the Great. You see, men and women, you see, of all nations, man. You see our people, you see the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indian men and women, and also these heathens. Everybody in this country, America, is feeling the squeeze, man. A lot of these people are suffering, man. And ultimately, we know that all of this is being brought forth by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord is the one that's ultimately plaguing this place, America, in its economy. He's the one that's making the price of these things go up, because we know that the Lord controls the minds of men. He controls the minds of these leaders that are passing these laws and, you know, passing these big, beautiful bills and all of these tariffs and different things that they're ultimately putting in place that got these American people suffering. Hey, the Lord is doing that, man. This is all his will that's being done. So I'm actually grab this precept right here just to prove that through the Spirit, right? Because Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is the one that's doing these things, man. You see? This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, and I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world," you see, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, you see, and also part of those plagues goes into poverty, goes into people, you know, not being able to make ends meet. You see people suffering and things like that. All of those are part of the plagues that the Lord is ultimately bringing upon this place, America, you see. And the world, but chiefly America. You see these Babylonians, these proud people over here, they're beginning to feel the squeeze, man. And that's all being designed by the Lord. And this is why he's bringing these plagues or these bad times, right? It says, verse 6, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and our hurtful works are fulfilled. You see, therefore saith the Lord." So, hey, this place, America, is wicked, man. The majority of the people in here, that's all they're focused upon is wickedness and, being evil. And everybody in this country, besides the hopeful elect men, women of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, hey, everybody else in this country, they're full of pride. They're arrogant. You see, they're just walking around their day-to-day lives, feeling there's nothing bad can happen to them. You see, these people in this country are very high-minded, man. And that's why the Lord is ultimately bringing these punishments upon these people now, man. And it's only going to get worse. Right. But I'm going to go down to verse 49, just proving that, hey, those plagues are also going into poverty as well. Right. This is 2nd Esdras 15-49. It said, right, talking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, will send plagues upon thee. Right. Talking about you people, man. Widowhood, poverty, you see, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death, man. So all of these things that we see being sent upon these Americans, you see, this is all the will of the Lord. He's allowing these things to happen, man, and they're only going to get worse. And I'm actually go to a precept real quick. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, and I'm going to read verse 8. It said, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Right. The answer to that is nobody. Nobody can stop these evils that the Lord is ultimately bringing upon the earth. No one is going to be able to stop anything, because this is all the will of the Lord that we're seeing being done in this country. You see, it tells you that the Lord controls both good and evil, man. You see, he's controlling everything that's happening in the world, both good and bad. You see, and a lot of people, they don't know these things because, like I said, they're not going to teach you these things in your Christian church. They want you to believe that Satan is doing all of this. But no, man, this is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, who's doing all of these things. And I'm going to go to a few precepts just to prove it. Right. This is Isaiah chapter 45. Right. And I'm going to get straight to the point. Verse 7 in the KJV. And it says, I form the light and create darkness. You see, I make peace. Right. Meaning good times, and create evil, which that word evil in the Hebrew means rayam, which goes into bad times. You see, this is what you see happening here in America. A lot of these people are experiencing hardship, going through a lot of difficult times and situations, you see, that they're finding themselves in. Right. It says, I, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, do all these things. So like I said before, man, what we're seeing happening in this place is all coming from the Lord, because, hey, this country and these people that are in it are being punished, you see, because of their wickedness. Right. So I'm actually go to another precept just on that. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6, right? KJV. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Right? That trumpet represents this word that the men of the Lord are given to you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, men and women here in America. You see, warning you that, hey, the Lord is about to plague this place with judgments, and that everything in this country is only going to get worse. We're telling you, Israelites, these things. And ultimately what you want to be doing is getting right with the Lord while you still can, while things are still somewhat normal. Because, hey, the prices of groceries are going to continue to skyrocket. The cost of living going to keep going up. You see, your prices of your bills going to keep escalating. You see, and they're going to keep laying people off, and people are going to keep going poor and not having anywhere to sleep and anywhere to go, because these are all of the things the Lord is bringing, man. He's bringing sorrows, man. You see, evils. All right. And I'm finished reading. It says, shall there be evil in the city? And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, have not done it. So like I said before, this is all the will of the Lord that we're seeing taking place in this country, America, man. You see? And I'm actually going to a precept on that, just touching on those sorrows, man, because that's exactly what these things are. Right. This is back at 2nd Esdras 16, and I'm going to start at verse 37. It said, behold, the plagues, right? We already discussed what those plagues were, right? Are not slack, you see? So, hey, these bad times that these people are ultimately experiencing and going through here in America that they think is going to get better over time, is not going to get better. These things are going to continue to get worse, right? It says, verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. You see? Verse 39, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world, right, shall mourn. And the world is talking about you people that dwell within this world, you see? And sorrows, right, shall come upon it on every side. And these are those sorrows that we're seeing, man. You see these layoffs, these businesses closing down, people being in poverty. You see people not being able to afford things for their family, people not being able to get by. You see everybody struggling, everybody being at the bottom of the totem pole. You see, all of these things are what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is bringing. And like I said, it all goes back to the wickedness of you people, man, the pride, the arrogancy, the high-mindedness. You see, the, do as thou wilt spirit that you Americans have been walking in, mainly our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Hey, that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing these things, man. What does it say right here? I'm going to grab this precept, one of my favorites. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, which is that time that we're in now, that shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride, man. So you see, this is why the Lord is bringing these miseries, man, because of the pride of you Babylonians. And like I was going into earlier, everybody in this country is full of themselves, man, whether it be the men, whether it be the women. You see, all of these people are just, full of themselves, believe that nothing can happen to them, man. Everybody walking around arrogant, proud, pompous. You see, just arrogant, man, full of themselves, you see. And hey, that's the reason why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing these terrible times upon you Americans, man. You see, and so be it. You people deserve it, man. You see, this is the definition of the word miseries on the AI overview on Google, just to, go into detail of what it means, right? It's at a state or feeling of great distress or discomfort of both mind and body, you see. And this is what we see these people in America in, man. You see a state of discomfort, right? And when you go into similar words to it, it goes into people being unhappy, right? Which you see a lot of these people complaining and not knowing what to do, crying their eyes out all on social media. These people are unhappy, man. You see, it says distress, right? Hardship, suffering, right? Poverty, you see, and poverty, we know what that is, man. A lot of people not having any money. These jobs are already not paying people enough for the cost of living and everything that's skyrocketing in this society and economy. So, I mean, hey, we seeing all of these things happen, man. You see, and like I said, all of these things is being brought by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, so we're going to get back into the video, you see, and we're going to finish listening to what it is that the woman is saying. But like I said, hey, these things that we see occurring in this country, man, is only going to get worse, man. You see? So bear with me while I pull this video back up. Salakia.
Anything that will be helpful, even any places that I can go and park to be safe. I am in California, so if you know the area, specifically Bay Area, that would be helpful. I'm going to get a gym membership so I can shower and all that stuff. Any places not to go, any don'ts that you can offer, let me know. But I'm a woman, so I just want to feel safe. I want to feel comfortable. Obviously, I'm outside, but and I was already thinking about getting some window covers so that way people can't see in at night. But yeah, I'm in California. If you have any tips, please leave them in the comments.
I'm an American. I pay $1,600 for a flat that has no bedroom. That's 2/3 of my income. I'm an American. I work 50 hours a week. I don't have health insurance. I'm an American. I couldn't afford to have a child even if I wanted to. I'm $7,000 in debt. I'm an American. My health is declining because I can't afford Whole Foods because that's too expensive for my life. I am very overqualified for my job, but no one else is hiring.
And you hear what it is the woman is saying, but like I said, this is what happens when you got a lot of people that trust in a system that's broken, man, and that trust in a place that's ultimately going to be destroyed, because this place, America, is going to go down according to the scriptures, man. And a lot of these people don't know that. That's why the scriptures tells us, to not be laying up treasures upon this place, man, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Going into what I said earlier, roughly paraphrasing that Micah 2:10, to arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction, man. You see, and this is what we see the result of with these people. They're destroyed, man, putting their trust in Egypt, man, trusting in this place, Babylon the Great. You see, and this place has failed these people. So I'm actually go to that precept through the Spirit, right? Because this is what you hopeful elect brothers and sisters, starting with myself first and foremost, why we all should be just putting all of our trust and time into serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is more important than anything, man. You see, because all of these things around us are going to fail, man. The jobs are going to fail. Hey, all of these things, man. That's why we can't hold on to none of this stuff, man. Because at the end of the day, these people here in America, they're through, man. You see, putting all of their trust and hope into these tangible things that they possess. Now all of it is being stripped away from them, and these people don't know how to behave. They're losing their minds, man. You see? This is Matthew chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth. You see, you don't want to be focusing on trying to get a good paying job, which I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but that shouldn't be your primary focus in this time and season, especially knowing what's to come in the very near future, man. You don't want to be focusing on, trying to be big in this place, America, and trying to have all the money and all the cars and all the riches. Hey, all of that stuff is vanity, man. You see? And it really don't matter. You see? But it says where moth and rust doth corrupt and where thieves break through and steal. You see? Because everything in this society that you try to store up and try to save and try to hold on to, it can get taken away from you in an instant, man. You see, look at all of these people now, man. You see, they had good paying jobs. A lot of them had, good houses and all of that stuff. And guess what? All of this stuff is getting taken away from these people, man. So just as quick as the Lord can bless you with something, he can take it away as well. And that's what a lot of these people are seeing, man. That's why you got so many people struggling right now, right? Verse 20, it says, but lay up for yourselves, right, treasures in heaven. And that's what you Israelites need to be doing, man. You see, speaking to myself first and foremost, of course, you see, but we all should be doing these things, man. Laying up our treasures in heaven, man. Getting right with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, praying to the Lord, fasting, seeking the Lord now more than ever. That's what we should be doing. This is the mindset of the hopeful elect men and women. That's the spirit that they're in. They're laying up treasures in heaven, you see, because they know that at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. That's all we really have. All of this stuff that's around us, these materials and idols and, different possessions and things of that nature, none of that is going to last. You see, at the end of the day, none of this money, none of this, possessions and cars and everything else that people have, jewelry and all of that different type of stuff, man. None of that stuff has any real value to it. You see, the true value is in serving and fearing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right. So it says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, you see, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, you see. And that's what, we need to be doing now more so than ever in these times, man. Just laying up those spiritual treasures, man. Because, at the end of the day, we know that in these times to come, because things are going to get worse, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to come through for those hopeful elect men and women that have been building themselves up in him, that have been laying up those spiritual treasures in the heavens, man. Because it's going to come a time where, you're going to want to, go to your spiritual bank account and try to get a withdrawal. And if you ain't been building yourself up in the spirit through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, then guess what? You're not going to be able to make a withdrawal, man. The Lord ain't going to be with you in these tough times, man. Because like I said, we're all getting ready to suffer. Because, we're in this place, America, as well. We're not saying we're exempt from going through any hardship. But, we know that the Lord is going to come through for us as long as we continue to put our minds on him first, you see, and doing those things in which it is that we know is pleasing unto him to the best of our abilities, you see. But I'm going to actually grab this precept as well because, like I was saying, man, you don't want to put your trust in this place, America, because, this place is going down, man. For all of you people that ultimately trust in this place and believe it's going to get better, you people going to be confounded, man. Trusting in Esau and his system, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 17. And I'm going to read verse 5. And I'm going to read it in the KJV. Right? And it says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, cursed be the man, right? Or the woman that trusteth in man, you see, and this is what you see the result of these people on this video that I'm showing, man. These are people that have put their trust in man and in his system, man, not knowing that, this place is destined to fail, man. It's destined to be destroyed. It's destined to go down. They don't understand these things, though, you see, and that's why a lot of these people are in misery now, right? It says, and make a flesh his arm. When you go into that word arm, it means strength. And that's what a lot of these people have done. Mainly our people, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian here in America, man. They have made Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, their strength, their support. And now he's taking away all of these things from them. And these people don't know what to do. He's taking away their Section 8, their benefits, their SNAP, all of this different stuff that these people been, being blessed with, for a long period of time. Now it's all getting snatched away. But that's why, as I said just a few seconds ago about laying up those treasures in heaven, man. You see, you don't want to lay up stuff upon this earth that's going to get taken away, that can be stolen, that can be, snatched from you at any given time, man. You see? It says, in whose heart, meaning their minds, departed from the Lord, you see. And that's what a lot of our people have done, man. They have departed their mind from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua because they trust in this man's system, right? But like I said, that's why the Lord is plaguing this place, man. That's why this place is getting hit on all sides, man, with these different evils. You see, and it's going to get worse, right? As it says right here, 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 16, for yet greater evils, meaning bad times, right? Then those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So each day that goes by is going to be worse than the day before. So everything that's happening in this place, America, now that people thinking is bad and worse and, You know, they can't take it. Hey, you people ain't seen nothing yet, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to bring way more terror and evil to this country, man. You see? And if you're not right with him, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, hey, you're not going to be protected in these times with all of these evils that the Lord is about to plague this place with, man. All right? Verse 17, for look how much the world shall be wicked through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them, right? Talking about the people that dwell therein, right? That dwell within this earth, man, in this world, right? Especially here in America, right? But yeah, we're going to get back into this video. And we're going to watch a little bit more, you see, through the Spirit. But yeah, brothers and sisters, this is what we see happening, man. This is what happens when you put your trust in Egypt, man. You see, these people are through, man. They don't know what to do, you see. Losing hope, everybody bugging out and, you know, just lost and completely confused, you know, things like that, man. But hey, that's what happens, man. We told you Israelites that this place was not our rest, man. You see. And like I said, you got a lot of heathens. They're on here complaining as well and crying their eyes out. But the majority of the people you see that's on these apps complaining are, you know, a lot of our people. Well, it's a mix of people, but it's a lot of our people as well that trust in this American system, you see, trusting in these devils, you see. And that's why you people are, you know, being in shame in this time, man, being brought to misery, you see, being in a low state, you see, being unhappy, you know. And I'm actually grab that scripture real quick, you know, through the Spirit, you know, before I even get into the video. I just got to grab it because the Spirit keep burning on me to pull it out. You know, this is Isaiah chapter 31. And I'm going to read verse 31. It says, woe, meaning destruction, because that's what the Lord is bringing, man. You see, that's why these days that we're in are only going to get more evil, because the Lord ain't bringing peace. You see, the Lord is bringing destruction. He's bringing calamities. You see, the Lord is bringing terror, man. You see, woe to them that go down to Egypt, right? Talking about America. This place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, right? For help, right? And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many. That's what you Israelites do, man. You trust in this place because you see all of the glamour, the lights, the big, tall skyscraping buildings. You believe that this place, America, is going to go forever. Not knowing that, like I said earlier, hey, this place has a expiration date, man, right? And we're fastly approaching it. And it said, and then horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Yasharahla, neither seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's what our people do, man. You see, here it is. They're on TikTok and Instagram crying their eyes out and miserable, but yet you're not seeking the Lord. You saying that you need a job, you need a place to stay, but you're not trying to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So like I said, our people just always put their trust in man rather than in seeking the Lord and trying to get right with him, right? But yeah, I'm going to get into the video now. All right.
Tiring. I'm an American. I make my boss hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, while I can barely keep myself alive. I'm an American. I have never been out of the States. I have never been on a vacation. I'm an American. I make $20-some an hour. A livable wage here is like 30-some. Yet I don't qualify for government assistance whatsoever. On the days I don't work, I'm so tired I just sleep all day. I'm an American. My electric bill is so expensive I sit outside in the heat because I can't afford to turn the AC on in the damn house. I'm an American, and I fear I'm just an average American. I'm living the American dream.
The extraordinarily wealthy in this country, I don't think have ever experienced being at a counter at the grocery store trying to figure out, can the $40 I have left in my checking account?
All right. And you hear what it is she's saying, right? She said that she never thought she would be doing these things. And that's what the Lord is doing. A lot of you people that never thought you would suffer, never thought you would be at a low place, never thought you can go through any hardship. Hey, the Lord is, bringing these sorrows upon you people, man. And like I said, rightfully so, because you people are wicked, man. You see, you people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, hey, you're not seeking the Lord, man. You see, and you heathens is not for you to seek the Lord, because we know that salvation is only for the Lord's people, the Israelites. But hey, the Lord is just, plaguing all of you people, man. All of you people here in America are feeling the squeeze, man. You see, and it's only going to get worse, right? So, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Abaratazai, pray it be edifying to you, brothers and sisters that may come across it. You see, but with that being said, to the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.